tips for keeping good grades, coverage on JV boys basketball, and we find out what happens to Zach, all in this week's episode of Laker Nation. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Laker Nation. I'm your host, CJ Lang. Shout out to 7th grade Lily Karg for receiving honorable mention at the Scholastic Art Competition. The Winter Sport Captain's picture is up. Check it out on the Laker Pride Facebook page or it is hanging in the comments. We start out this week's episode with tips for maintaining good grades. Fantastic grades. Exponentially great grades. So great, they're gonna make you go, wow! And then, after you're done being wow, it's gonna throw some more grades at you and you're gonna be like, holy cow, this is too much! And then, boom! You get a B. The second semester is here, and it is important to stay ahead.
Go ahead and do the flashcards. So I'm clicking on flashcards. I want them to next.
Here are some tips to help you along.
To exist. Good. Lonely, forlorn, uninhabited. And then
Be sure to turn in all of your work on time. Getting a good night's sleep is very important. Most teenagers need around 9 hours of sleep. That means you need to be going to sleep around 9:30. Be sure to ask your teachers for help if you fall behind or need it.
so just check your first line, make sure that your line matches the one that we have on the board. Start at -3 for your one.
Stay motivated and focused on your class.
The right one. And then if you haven't, solve your second equation for y. Put it in.
Don't get cocky. Just because you had good grades last semester does not mean that it's going to be an easy cakewalk this semester. Get on the teacher's good side. It is best to stay on the teacher's good side so they give you the benefit of the doubt. Take lots of notes. Notes are great to look back on before taking tests.
Because we got to follow our cross sides, right? Our angles are the same, so our cross sides are the same.
Yes.
Solve it. I'm still trying to catch up. So now solve it for x, please.
Organization. If you stay organized, you are less likely to lose assignments. And an important tool to help you along is a planner, which was given to you at the beginning of the year.
What I want you guys to do is get to TM and there's nothing to put in that position.
So size of 4 TM, we gotta find TM.
Yeah, that's the goal. Okay? So I gotta get caught back up to you guys.
5 there and 40.
Wow, those are some great tips. I might use, forget it, I'm not going to. This week in Laker news, a final reminder that Laker games will take place on Saturday, January 31st at 4 p.m. at the high school. This event is for any ages and from any community. Do you have your team ready for this fun evening of mental, strategic, and physical activities? Pick up your registration forms in the high school office or by getting in touch with Rita Morbeck. Any students interested in trap shooting, you need to complete a safety course. Please see Mr. Schmidt for more information. There is a college financial aid seminar offered to students and parents needing assistance in financial assistance planning for college. This semester will take place on Wednesday, January 28th at 7 p.m. in the high school fax room. Pre-registration is required. Please contact Education. After Prom is hosting a prom boutique on Sunday, February 1st from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The committee is looking for 7 girls to be in the fashion show, which is promptly at 10 a.m. You will need to pick up a dress to wear next week by Friday if interested. Please let Cosette Eastman or Taylor Smina know. This event is located at the Howard Lake Community Center above the library. Sell or shop for dresses or accessories. For more information, please contact Nancy Decker Miller at 612-501-9287. Texting is just fine. Congratulations to our speech team, Billy Hucker, Eric Barbeck, and Gwen Larson. who earned superior rankings at the Daskell-Cato speech meet held on Wednesday, January 21st. In sports this week, on Thursday, January 15th, JV and varsity girls basketball were up against Rockford. At home, varsity defeated Rockford with a score of 62-55. On Friday, January 16th, boys basketball played up against Eden Valley Watkins at home. Eden Valley Watkins took the win with a score of 68-50. The wrestling team was in Osakis for a competition which resulted in a loss to Osakis and Benson individually. Elijah Reamer led the varsity by going undefeated for the night. Jacob McDonald led JV by going 2-0. Garrett Grimler and Harry Shannon were 1-0 for the night. On Saturday, January 17th, boys basketball lost to Daskell-Cato with a score of 54-64. And the girls basketball team also played Daskell-Cato and lost with a score of 48-56. The gymnastics teams competed in an individual meet at Maple Lake and took a team 4th place. Individual results, Heather Lukema took 3rd on beam and 4th on floor. On Tuesday, January 20th, girls basketball were away and defeated Kimball in a close game of 59-57. Boys basketball was at home against Foley and lost an intense game in overtime with a score of 59-61. The wrestling team was away at Rockford, and although lost the meet 40-30, they had some significant individual results. Congrats to Ryan Tutenhagen on his first varsity win by pin. Also winning by pin were Dylan Palmas, Skylar Dacus, and Elijah Reamer. Great job, you guys. In upcoming events, tonight, Monday, January 26th, boys basketball is home playing the International School of Minnesota. Varsity starts at 7:30. 7th through 9th grade wrestling has an away meet against Glencoe Silver Lake. On Tuesday, January 27th, boys basketball travels to BBE. Wrestling has a home meet versus Eden Valley Watkins and Watertown Mayor. Competition starts at 5 p.m. It is Parents' Night at the Elementary Wrestling Night. Parents with an elementary wrestler can get in free with 2 items for the local food shelf. 7th through 8th grade boys basketball is home versus Norwood Young America and starts at 4:15. On Wednesday, January 28th, the Knowledge Bowl team will be traveling to Kimball for competition. On Thursday, January 29th, girls basketball is home playing Eden Valley Watkins. Varsity play begins at 7:30. The wrestling team will be in Delano, and JV speech will be competing in Buffalo. On Friday, January 30th, boys basketball is playing at home against Maple Lake. Varsity starts up at 7:30. 7th and 8th grade boys basketball will be at Kimball. On Saturday, January 31st, in drama, the one-act subsection has a competition at Annandale starting at 9 a.m. And the varsity speech team is at St. Cloud Cathedral for competition. Next, we go to Zach, who is meeting with Coach Gowdy covering JV basketball. Away.
I'm here with Mr. Gowdy, the junior varsity coach for the Lakers. All right, thanks for your time. How do you feel about the game of basketball? Is it an offensive game or a defensive game?
It's really both. If you have great offensive players, that's tremendous. But if they can't play defense, that hurts you. I mean, the bottom line is you got to score and stop people. So I feel that you've got to be strong defensively and offensively.
Which do you think your team is?
Our team, we stress defense more than offense. I actually watch defense more than I watch offense, to be honest, because I feel like there's games that you're not going to score and you need to be able to stop them more than, and there's going to be games that you're hot that you don't need to be playing as good a defense. But usually defense is the one that I try to stress more.
How long have you been coaching?
I think this is my 7th year here. I did another year at 7th grade, but this is my 7th at this level.
How successful have your JV players been in the past?
My really goal is with the JV kids is I try to prep them to when they're on the varsity. So I feel like getting them ready to play that level, that's my biggest concern. It's not necessarily always wins or losses, but can I get them ready for next year to play varsity?
Do all of your JV players go on to play varsity?
Not all. It's that level where they kind of figure out whether they're going to be able to, it's a big commitment. So kids figure out whether they're going to, make that long season and play, and not all of them do, but many of them actually do, so it's good.
What was your strategy going into the game with Holdingford?
strategy was score more points than them, really. But we've been trying to play defense and hold teams under 40 points, and when we do that, we're very successful. And the kids played really hard, and that's all I can ask.
Your game went into overtime. How do you feel about games that go into overtime?
Overtime games are stressful, but the kids, the excitement, the crowds start filling in by overtime, and the kids get a chance to play in front of a lot more people, and it's exciting for them.
So your brother's a coach. How is it when you get to play him?
I've played him a few times in the past. This year he moved over to the girls, but when I play him, it's kind of that tough love. We love to compete against each other, and at the end of the game, we say congrats whoever wins, and it's bragging rights for a year.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah. Right.
Thanks, Zach. The last yearbook saga continues. We find out what happens to Zach. Wait, what happened to Zach? I just talked to him like a minute ago. Is he missing? Zach? 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 If you're out there, if you guys see him anywhere, just call him. That's 1-800-CALL-ZACH. We need donation. I don't know what to do. Just get Zach, please.
Previously on the last yearbook.
All right, what are we gonna do? We've been through like 20 people, and not one of them is a suitable Zach.
We're just gonna have to go find Zach.
I guess.
He's probably around here. Right. Oh, what is this? I know where I feel a little weird. Oh, pink dinosaurs.
Purple hearts?
CJ!
The Illuminati. Nice.
Hey Connor, so I've been doing the math, and it looks like we have an 81% chance of saving Zach by ourselves.
I mean, it's 18. It's 18.
Oh, that's not too good.
It's not. I think we're gonna have to get help. It's not a two-man job.
All right, let's go get an A team.
Yeah. All right, we got a very important mission today, you guys. That's why we hired you to come help us get Zach. That's why we called in the B team.
All right, guys, we have intel that he's being held somewhere down in Guerrero, Mexico. You guys are gonna be airlifted down to Acapulco and take the base there.
Meanwhile, we're coming in from the north and going to Iguala, and we'll take the outpost up there.
We're all gonna converge in San Marcos and save Zach.
We got the right team for the job.
He's in the middle school.
All right, so new intel. Apparently, he's being held in the middle school. We'll
All
go
right.
there right away.
All right, no Mexico. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Come on. All right, guys. According to Google Maps, this sewer leads right into this dungeon.
So we're just gonna sneak in there while you guys go infiltrate in the middle school.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, break. Let's do this. Yeah. Whoa. door. Oh, darn it. Can't get it. You got any ideas? I got this. What do you got? Alakazam! Whoa! Alright guys, here we go. Alakazalakamalakajita tadita todita chodita todita Shazam! It's locked. What? That always works. Not this time. Anybody else got an idea? Wait, let's get the C4. Yeah, and yeah.
Good? Yeah, I'm good. Whoa, dude, this isn't even like the dungeon. This is like a dungeon in a dungeon. Dungeonception.
Yeah, walk.
All right.
You good?
Nope, I just hit my shoulder on a plywood, but
Okay.
yeah.
All right, got choice left or right right here.
Well, right's full of a bunch of bags, so I'd say that way.
Okay. Alright. Alright, let's drop it here.
Dude.
I'll come over first.
All right. Dude, it is hot in here.
I'll come for this.
All right.
There's that. Let's go.
Oh my God, I can breathe.
You could have just took that out the whole time. All right. Oh, his hands. Let's just get mine. Who are they? It doesn't matter. Let's go.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Nice weather.
Is everyone alright?
Chase, no! Chase, no! He was so young! Chase!
He's gone now.
He's gone.
He's gone.
It was just a groan! Chase!
Connor, did he get my donut?
What a twist! That does it for this week's edition of Laker Nation. If you have any questions or show ideas, please contact us at our email, klkr@HLWWschools.org. Head on over to our Facebook and YouTube channel and give us a like. Well, that's going to do it for all of us here at KLKR. I'm CJ Lang.